Hello and welcome everyone. How are you today? Well, I had to take the month off, or weeks off, because I got very ill by the red tide out here. I had to go to the doctors and all this kind of jazz, and it's been like a hot mess. A hot mess. I had fever. I had everything. Fever. Remember that cool old song, Fever, by Peggy Lee? I think it was Peggy Lee. Anyway, I don't get sick very often. Okay. Not health-wise. But I walked on the beaches when they had the red tide and I got really sick. So I had to stay away. I couldn't do anything. And this is my monthly video for October because we're coming down, closing down 2018. I'm finally feeling, spry enough to make a video, but my goodness gracious me. I really went through, things that I'm very holistic in the respect. I don't get colds. I don't, besides broken leg here and there, or things like that. But this has been, very mind-opening for me. Very mind-opening for me. I had to cut my hair. I went into this fever vibe, and on Sunday I'm going to make my Angels Bring Loving Miracles video because I've missed that. And I think that they want me to show you all this that has happened to me, and had to cut my hair off, and it's been just a vibe that I don't even understand it myself, honestly, okay? But here we are in the month of October, and October for me is a fabulous month because, I'm a witchy woman, and all these other videos I couldn't make this last month has, I don't know how to explain it, but it's been, I don't know. It's like I never get sick. I never get sick. And if it is, it's for like 24 hours or something. So this has been quite the adventure, or extraordinary adventure, okay? But let's go into the reading of October, okay? And I have to represent for the happy birthday babies in Libra. And of course, we're going to have a beautiful Scorpio birthday too in October. I love these monthly readings because I collected this information back in the day, and I just love reading it for all people. But when you see me on Sunday in camera, because I haven't done Angels Bring Loving Miracles video, and they've been talking to me a lot. They're like, represent. But this has been the hardest. I mean, you'll see it. I've lost everything. I mean, my hair is gone. I'm a hot mess. But it always comes into the next adventure, okay? So, here we have the 10th month already. This 2018 flying by with superlative information. And now every, month has a different kind of vibe, especially if you're where you're located, northern hemisphere, southern hemisphere. But I collected this from my own personal intuition. And the blood moon of manifestation. Okay. And here we are in October, right? Where, this is the witchy month. where we like to go underground and we like to well, not conjure is the word, but we can either cut them off or we can bring in the beautiful ones, okay? But if we need to cut off those negative ones, this is the month, okay? So Scorpio, Witch's Moon, planetary in tone and Mayan wisdom. I speak of this every time I talk about, we want to come back to the Maya wisdom, okay? Okay, Tarot, the Hermit, number 9, going within. Very importante. I've been going within. I've taken like almost weeks off now from YouTube. Because I couldn't. I was so ill. I was so sick with this red tide scenario. I mean, it's taken me a month to heal. The herbs are pennyroyal, sage, mugwort, catnip, thyme, rosemary. The colors are black, white, orange, red. The stones are opal, black tourmaline, beryl, fluorite. The animals are the stag, the ram, the scorpion, the crow. All my most favorite. Okay, the stag, ram, which pretty much is the same thing, scorpion and crow. And happy birthday to my Scorpio friends, okay? And crow, you know how I love my crow. I hope we have some crows who come through. But the goddesses are Baba Yaga, Persephone, the Fates, the Morrigan. I mean, this is like the strongest goddesses come through at this time, okay? And we're going to have a new moon in Libra, which my rising is in Libra on the 8th, okay? And then we're going to have a full moon in Taurus on the 24th. And so we have, again, Taurus, loved Libra and Taurus. Venus, 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 Venus. If I'm going to add anything for the last 2 years, or since even with the Venus transit, Venus. We're going to love like an empress, okay? Think like an empress. Love like an empress. Do beautiful things in this world, okay? And that I have a voice today and my hair is cut off. I don't even know if I want to show it. I think I'm going to show it on Sunday when I make my Angel Spring Loving Makeup. It's been 3 weeks. I've been so ill. But I had to cut my hair off. I had this fever. It was crazy. Just not crazy good. You know, I love crazy good, but this was not good. Okay, so here with the goddesses again. Baba Yaga, Persephone. Okay. And in Shakespeare and Macbeth, they were the 3 witches, the Fates. Okay. And I studied actually, and even in high school and in college, Shakespeare. Okay, I studied all his works and how he started doing what he did, and so, and he was very metaphysical. Okay, Shakespeare was very, very metaphysical, no doubt about it. He could not have written what he wrote without knowing about the forces of nature. Okay. Anyway, here we go. And here we have the Fates, the Morrigan, Russian goddess of harvest, rest, providence, and there's an Irish goddess of strife of sovereign corn wheat, because, you know, I was married to that Irish guy for a long time. But the medicine, inner cleanse, purifying your spirit, honoring the cycles of life, death, rebirth, karma, and reincarnation. Okay, connection to spiritual realm is thin. Someone. And you know that I have been so sick this month that I couldn't do. I think I'm going to make some videos now, like every 2 or 3 days, just to embellish what I love. Because yo soy bruja. Okay. I am a witchy woman, no doubt about it. And that I couldn't connect to September with the illness that I received from walking the beach from this red tide, which you're going to see my hair is gone. And well, hold on. You know what? I think I shall, because I said to myself, should I show this? Well, why not? Why not? Okay. You know, I speak about my Puerto Rican all the time. You know, like I come from African power, okay? I was so sick, my hair, because I had to sleep. I had to lie down. And, you know, it's like I couldn't even unnap my own damn hair, okay? I had to cut it all off, which saddened me, okay? But this proves I have African flavor, okay? I was so high fevered that, and all I could do was sleep last few weeks. But you know, it's kind of weird, or not weird, but it's like, just know this is your natural prowess, okay? And that I had to cut my hair. I literally I've cut my hair off now. So I'm back to a, you know, little bobby thing. But I wanted you to know this is the Rasta in me, the Rastafarian in me, the Bob Marley, the natural woman in me. And it was taken away from me this month. And I've never experienced this. Okay, you can see, I can't even, and I had to go to a beauty stylist and say, look, what's happening here? She says, darling, there's nothing we can do. We got to just cut your hair off, you know. So I might leave this like a message to all of you. Pay attention to where you're, you know, and again, I just walked the beach, but this red tide in Florida we have, it comes just organically, and it's nasty, and I stupidly wanted to walk because I wanted to see if there was any good things or bad things happening. And anyway, this, you know, here we have my dead hair, but it's like it resides with the medicine. Inner cleanse, purifying your spirit, honoring the cleansing, the cycles of life, death, rebirth, karma, and reincarnation. Connection to spiritual realm is thin. Some wane. Creative power is perfect action to produce. Okay, so here, the Morgan. Trust in the harvest, rest, providence, symbols, you know, are give to your grandmother figure, okay? And you know how I wear my grandmother's ring, but my hair is gone. I have short hair now. There's nothing I can do about it. You know, it's kind of crazy good, but I'm going to leave this out here like a reminder to myself, like, you know, I've worked hard in this life, and it's sometimes difficult to see when it's taken away from you, but that's how quickly it's taken away from you. But we can, you know, grow back our hair, obviously. It's not like it took a limb or anything like that, but I think God was trying to tell me something with this, and that's why I'm leaving that there. Okay, and you're going to see on Sunday when I make my video, oh, look at this right here in my hand, right here. Ouch! Ah, there's two of them. Look at this cute little blue jay right there. I don't want to lose more hair. I don't want to lose. I don't want to lose. Okay, I'm here to win. We're here to win on this channel. Okay, we're winners, not losers. Okay. But very strange what happened. Look at that right there. Okay, and I had such high fever. I'm just sharing because For those of you, if any of you going through this kind of scenario where you're alone and you have to go through ordeals like this, you just keep on trucking, mama, okay? You keep on trucking, papa, okay? You don't give it up. And, but I know that metaphysically speaking, that I got my hair here. Look at that. Even the hairdresser was like, what did you do? I didn't do. I had this fever. And she says, we see that a lot. We see it a lot. But I'm going to do something with this. I'm going to make an artwork with it. And now my hair is totally cut off. So you'll see. So I brought out the earth. I love this, which is tarot card deck, you know, because we have the birthdays here, air, and I brought out my tarot dreams for the air deck. Oh, wait a minute. Who's singing? Oh, we got a blue jay here. It's been, I mean, and I haven't been able to sleep. I haven't been able to. And you know, when you get caught up in this nonsense, okay, of fever and all that kind of jazz, you can't talk to spirit at that time. You know, like when I was going through this, I was like, oh God, help my soul. You know, I was just praying to Jesus and God. That's all we could do. You can't talk. You can't, like, or let's say we can't, you know, channel anything. I mean, I wouldn't want to, because my head is in a in a dark, not a dark place, but it's not in a positive, healthy place, you know. So, but it's all changing. But you will see me. I have cut off all my hair. I told the lady, cut it all off. Cut it off. So let's see what happens on this reading. And so I'm late for the monthly reading, obviously, but you know, and I told myself I want to, now that my hair is different and short, and I want to do more readings by the ocean and Gulf of Mexico, and that's what I want to do, like I did when I lived in the condo. You know, I don't do that because I have a lot of people here who just like to follow me, and you know, like follow me to the beach, like they follow me. So not like with love. Okay, so let's just consider what's going on in October, which is this month of transformation, right? You know, that's why, you know, little Halloween happens. You know, you can dress up and be a different personality. I have this blue jay just tweaking and tweaking. Okay, so I love the Ottomans, and you know where I live, but in Florida we don't really have changes of seasons. But I love October. October is my favorite. Truly. Okay, so now we open. You know, this deck, this Witch's Tarot deck here, I truly love this deck. I don't even know who Ellen Dugan is. Body, mind, and spirit. As I will it, so shall it be. Look at this. I don't think I've ever done this before in front of you all. Maiden, mother, and crone. Now guide my hand and heart. Show me your wisdom today by this witch's art. With the power of 3 times 3, as I will it, so shall it be. It's beautiful. And now we have the coo of a strong dove. I have new babies coming. And look at this. I don't think I've ever done this. The first time I called myself a witch was the most magical moment of my life. Tú entiendes, yo soy bruja. Yo soy bruja. I'm a white witch unless you want to fuck with me. Right? That's how we do it. You fuck with me, I fuck with you. Oh my gods and goddesses. But here we have 6 of Pentacles. And you know, we've been talking about this little cute couple. That little blue jay. The blue jays are here. That's so strange. That they have known each other for a long time. Okay. And that's that harmony of the 6s and the respect that, you know, you've known each other. Let's just start picking up some cards, because we've had like already wisdom coming through. Ace of Wands. My goodness gracious me. Look at that. The Ace of Fire. New beginnings. Transformation. You can see the castle right there. Yeah. Okay, let's pick them all up and see what they have to say. How beautiful. How beautiful. What's going on here? Oh. Temperance. Oh my goodness. Look how love is in the air. Look it. Beautiful. Month of October. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Wow. Wow. Well, here we have the Ace of Cups overflowing. The Ace of Water saying, you know, new beginnings with a much beautiful affair of, you know, beauty and bounty and love. And then the High Priestess is here from the Witch's Tarot. How about that? Okay. And the Wheel of Fortune is here. How about that? Okay. Oh my goodness and goodness. And look at this. This is a family affair that's been waiting to be established. It's like this is already saying, look, this is what's going to happen. And look, this happens. Okay. Beautiful. Three of Fire. There's always, you know, you got to put your body, mind, and soul into everything you do to have a reward. Okay. You have to. You have to. You know, you can't. And look at Temperance. Oh, she's one of the most beautiful cards in the tarot. And she came through from the Lover's Tarot. We might have to read this one from the Lover's Tarot, because the Temperance card to me is that beautiful angel that just wants you to know, I've been waiting and I've been patient. We're going to read them. We're going to read this one from here. And look, we have this 10 of Swords. This is what I just went through. I had to cut my damn hair off. Okay. I had to cut my hair off. which, you know, as a witchy woman, we don't cut our hair. Okay. But now, I'm going to make this in a wand. Like, you know, those horse wands they do in the voodoo. That's what I'm going to do. Put my hair. Look at this. The High Priestess and the Wheel of Fortune is here for us for the month. Okay. Let's not, you know, when things get us down, we look up. Okay. And we look towards the energies of Priestess, good fortune. We pray, we acknowledge things happen, strange things happen. It's not abnormal, but, you know, I know I'm a priestess. You know you're a priestess, priestess. And we just continue on, okay? So don't give up on that love. And you can see, here we have the Ten of Swords, okay? And that's, you know, this card to me, and here we have the Sun, you know, saying we all have those days and those moments and those times. But it's like, you know, when you think of yourself like a porcupine, and you just say, I'm just going to release all these swords and start anew. Okay. Tony Carmine, he's beautiful. Okay. So, just let it release. Okay. I showed you my dead hair. So I'm going to put it right here to represent this same card. I let it release. Okay, see? So, if you can do it, I can do it. If I can do it, you can do it. Okay? And there's going to be new beginnings with a reward. Okay? Ace of Coins. We start recognizing that, yes, there's bounty with the Ace of Cups. Okay? So, we just continue on. We don't look to the past. We look towards the future. And here's Temperance. One of the most beautiful cards in this True Love Tarot deck. One of the most beautiful ones. And that we received the High Priestess and the Wheel of Fortune. It's a wonderful bounty for the month of October. Okay, when, you know, a lot of things go sideways because in the respect that, you know, they bring the Halloween thing out or whatever it is. But let's go to Temperance. Because she is one of the most beautiful cards in the tarot. She sure is. And we received her today for a reason. And it's a beautiful bounty of Temperance. Okay. Beautiful card. Beautiful card to receive. A woman stands motionless, carefully balancing a paper lantern at the end of a stick, hoping to attract a golden bird. I don't think I've ever read this like this. Hoping to attract a golden bird to the seeds she has placed inside it. This scene symbolizes the qualities necessary to attract good fortune or good relationships. And in the quotes, be still, balanced, and patient. Okay, so now we already had that good fortune, right? We have already reward. We have the family card here, right? In the house of Pisces. We already have this reward coming to us. Isn't that wonderful? It's beautiful. And here we have Mars going on. So even the male influence in the house of Pisces. And this is 10, you know, the last, you can see everybody happy in the light, rewarded. Okay, so let's go on to the patience. This deck is a beautiful deck. I use it a lot, but I don't read from it a lot. But this is a beautiful deck. If you were going to say or do something important and that might have significant effect on your love life, drawing Temperance upright is an indication that you should wait until a more auspicious time. Now is not the time to be impetuous. If you are without a partner, the upright Temperance card means relax, be patient, things are good. Letting things happen in their own time is an essential step on the road to your spiritual development. And remember, another meaningful moment of Temperance is that your spiritual development that is going to bring you true love. So you see how they're wanting this favor to happen, okay? And if you're already married with children and you're loving, it's going to grow more beautiful, okay? But just, do things in nature naturally. Stay in the limelight. Love your partner. Love yourself first, okay? Because truly, if you don't love you, how you going to be loved back, okay? You have to represent in that way. And it's not in, since I'm holding the Temperance card with patience, it's not about being ego. There's no ego. Spiritualness, there's no ego in spirituality. Okay. And that's why sometimes I don't watch these preachers, because they're all about ego. And we're not going to go there right now. And these governments. But so, okay. It is your spiritual development that is going to bring you true love. Wait a little longer for that certain person to make contact. Let complexity work for you. Whatever you do, do not rush it. Do it at the perfect moment. Learn how others timed their plan and emulate them. If you are in a relationship, things are going to work out for the best when you and your partner or both of you are willing to be more patient and accepting. 2 attributes of true love. And I have to add that this True Love Tarot is written by Amy Zerner and Monty Farber, they are each other's lovers. Okay, so this book is written by people who love each other. And, mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually. Okay, make sure that you or those who influence you or don't have a list of predetermined requirements about you and your ideal partner or relationship. This list of must-haves and can't live with may be keeping you from happiness with someone who's right for you. Someone who, unlike you, is willing to compromise about your attributes. Okay, well, that got a little sideways to me because I got the 10 of Cups here. Okay, like we already know who this person is. We already have them in my hand. We already know that they have brought the bounty. We already know it. Okay, even if you have not met them yet, they're here in my hand for us, for you, for the wisdom of what you're trying to do. Okay. They are here. Okay. And yes, we've been maybe through a couple of, ways of derogatory, but here's the Cups again. They want you to have this love. No doubt. And we've been talking about this for a long time. Okay. But you need to go within. We talked about that. You need to be ready to be your, male, female, high priestess. Make certain that you believe in your core, okay? Let the universe provide. And then the universe wants so much. It truly does. the universe wants so much for these kind of beautiful moments to come together. But you have to be aware of your soul. I mean, you have to know, are you a high priestess? I know I am. I was born one. But do sometimes things work so smoothly? No, but that's, you know, like when you want to take the full moon photo moment and there's a cloud in front of it, right? Just know who you are. They want you. The universe wants us to align with the beautiful ones and with your glory. And if you've already met that match, more power to you. Okay, my darling. But if not, have patience in the future. But you have to work on you first. No doubt about it. Okay. And I did. I brought up my runes, which I hardly ever do on a monthly reading. But my runes were the first divination system ever. And then I lost. I'm laughing now because it's like, you know, I put this 10 of swords like that. You know, it's like you have to, the older you become. Okay, I'm not even going to look at, holy shooto. How did I pick 2 runes? I don't think I've ever picked 2 runes. Ever. Ever. Okay, so see, there's a meaning here. See the pairing? There's 2 runes. I don't think in the 11 years I've been on YouTube, or no, 7 years, I don't even know what it is. Like I said, I've been sort of like dysfunction with losing. How did this happen? And I never used my runes for a monthly reading, ever. How did this just happen? I don't even know what they are. I have never selected 2 runes, ever. Okay. I've selected runes from my 2 pouches, because I have 2 pouches of runes. Okay, so, and we have another card here, which is this one. Oh, the 10 of swords, right, I threw that down. Okay, so let's see what happens here. You know, I get emotional because I've been so distressed. Odin in my hand with strength. Odin. Odin with strength. Odin. 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 The blank rune is Odin, and this is strength. And Odin, the first one. And look at this. It's part of my hair too. Where did that come from? I have been emotional. Look at this little hair of mine. Can you see? Odin. I think Odin wanted me to bring forward these runes today. And that I've picked 2 out of the bag. Odin. The unknowable Odin. And that I don't even know where this hair locket came from. You know, my first divination set ever was the runes. I was in Key West, Florida. I'm not gonna repeat, but before Terra. And here is the unknowable, the divine Odin, the All-Father. And I'm holding this hair I have. I believe it has to be mine. I don't even know why it's cut like that. Where did this come from? I gotta watch. I don't watch my own videos, people. Okay, I'll tell you that. Odin has come through. It's known as the blank rune, the unknowable, the divine Odin, the All-Father. Blank is the end, blank the beginning. This is the rune of total trust and should be taken as exciting evidence of your most immediate contact with your own true destiny, which time and again rises like the phoenix from the ashes of what we call fate. The appearance of this rune can portend a death, but that death is usually a symbolic and may relate to any part of your life as you are living it now. Relinquishing control is the ultimate challenge for the spiritual warrior. And you see, I totally believe. I hope this isn't nasty to anybody, but I've relinquished my control. And Odin comes through. Oh my goodness gracious me. This rune. And I don't even know how I have this little hair still holding on my thumb here. And we have this other rune here, which is another cool cat. So, relinquishing control is the ultimate challenge for the spiritual warrior. Here the unknowable informs you that it is in motion in your life. In that blankness is held undiluted potential. At the same time, both pregnant and empty, this rune comprehends the totality of being, all that is to be actualized. Drawing the blank rune may bring to the surface our deepest fears. Will I fail? Will I be abandoned? Will it be all taken away? And yet it will also bring forward our highest good, our truest possibilities, and all our fertile dreams are held within this blankness. Willingness and permitting are what this rune requires for how you can exercise control over what is not yet in form. The blank rune, this is Odin. Odin scribed the runes, okay? Odin. The blank rune often calls for no less of an act of courage than an empty-handed leap into the void. Drawing it is a direct test of faith. The unknowable represents the path of karma, the sum total of your actions and your consequences, the lessons that are yours for this lifetime. And yet this rune teaches that the very depths of old karma shift and evolve as you shift and evolve. Nothing is predestined. What beckons is the creative power of the unknown. Whenever you draw the blank rune, take heart. Know that the work of self-change is progressing in your life. And Odin. Alright, what time is it? Okay, we gotta look at, but this is Odin here. And how they try to picture him. Oh, the rune runes were my first divination ever. Besides, you know, being raised in a house of mediums and stuff. And I'm still holding this little hair here. I don't even know how that got there. And this is the poem for Odin. Okay. I just want you to see how Odin, he spied the runes hanging upside from a tree, all Viking power. And he had these ravens that Odin on the Yggdrasil of World Tree spies the rune. I'm sorry, I'm just, you can tell I'm emotional. I'm showing you, my hair's cut off. I never saw this happening, and now I have this little strand of hair on my thumb. I don't even know how that got there. The speech of the High One. I know I hung on the windswept tree. Swung there. And you see, with the thing with the Vikings, they have found so much, archaeologists have found so much information, and it's beautiful. Okay, the speech of the High One. I just want you to see that. Okay. The speech of the High One. I know I hung on that windswept tree, swung there for 9 long nights, wounded by my own blade, bloodied for Odin, myself, because that was the code that he did for his people. He said, I'm gonna cut me myself, and I'm gonna spy these runes and bring us wisdom. And the Viking stories are fact. I totally believe I came from that. I don't know why, but I do. Okay, so the speech of the High One. I know I hung on that windswept tree, swung there for 9 long nights, wounded by my own blade, bloodied for Odin, myself an offering to myself, bound to the tree that no man knows whether the roots of it run. Whither the roots of its run. None gave me bread, none gave me drink. Down to the deepest depths I peered until I spied the runes. With a roaring cry I seized them up. Then dizzy and fainting I fell. Well-being I won, and wisdom too. I grew and took joy in my growth. From a word to a word I was led to a word, from a deed to another deed. And this is the Poetic Edda, circa AD 1200. So, I don't know if you all follow the Vikings, but, and here we have, and I still don't know how this little piece of hair is still holding on my damn thumb. I don't know. Okay, so let's see strength. Strength, right in my hand here, is literally the first rune. Okay, so the little hair just came off. Okay, there it is. Can you see? Okay. Alright, so this, I don't even know where it came from. We're going to put it on this Lemurian crystal. Okay. But here's the first rune, strength. Okay, right here. Strength. Strength. So let's go to strength and be so happy. Strength. Manhood, womanhood. The rune of terminations and new beginnings. The rune of terminations and new beginnings. Drawing you rules. Indicates that life you have been living has outgrown its form. That form must die so that new energy can be released in a new form. This is a rune of passage, and is such part of the cycle of initiation. Positive growth and change may involve a descent into darkness as part of the cycle of perpetual renewal. As in nature, this progression consists of 5 aspects: death, decay, fertilization, gestation, rebirth. Events occurring now may well prompt you to undergo a death within yourself. Since self-change is never coerced, we are always free to resist. Remain mindful that the new life is always greater than the old. Prepare then for opportunity disguised as loss. It could involve the loss of someone or something to which you have an intense emotional bond and through which you are living a part of your life, a part that must now be retrieved so you can live it out for yourself. In some way that bond is being severed. A relationship radically changed, a way of living coming to an end. Seek among the ashes and discover a new perspective and a new strength. And a new strength. The ancient symbol of Uraz, I don't know. It's here, you can see. Just want you to see it. Uraz. The ancient symbol of Uraz with the aurochs, a wild ox. When the wild ox was domesticated, an immensely difficult task, it could transport heavy loads. Learn to adapt yourself to the demands of such creative time. Firm principles attached to this rune. At the same time, humility is called for, since in order to rule, you must learn how to serve. This rune, your rose, puts you on notice that your soul and the universe supports the new growth. How wonderful. And that Odin is here. Is beautiful. I love you all. You know, I kind of showed you my dead hair. You see how it comes out on the tip. New strength, new beginnings. No matter how it works. And you know, we've had a lot of hurricanes and all this, which I pray for every day. But there's reasons for all of this. Just believe. I love you all. I love you. I'm sorry, I sometimes get emotional, but my first divination deck ever were the runes, and Odin was involved in that. And he came through for October. So let's make sure we do a good healing. The High Priestess is here. You know what? We just have to work with the elements and believe that when things don't happen the way we want it to, it's like why we metaphysically align with the elements of earth, air, fire, water, and so much else. So much is coming. Okay, so much is coming. I don't even speak about the future anymore like that. So I let it happen in front of us on video. But you can see how Odin, my first, you know, I have 2 decks. I have 2 decks, okay? Oh, shoot. Let me just hold on. This is my bag of 2 decks. Okay, this is Standstill. And this is no, has no reverse, obviously. It's called standstill. Hold on. Sometimes I just don't know why I do still, but standstill. And standstill speaks of us just doing that. Just stay cool. Stand still. Okay, just stand still. First time I picked it was 2003. Okay, way before YouTube. The winter of the spiritual life is upon you. You may find yourself entangled in a situation to whose implications you are in effect blind. You may feel powerless to do anything except submit, surrender, even sacrifice some long-cherished desire. Be patient. Did we just have the patient rune? Or, okay. Be patient, for this is the period of gestation that precedes a rebirth. Positive accomplishment is unlikely now. There is a freeze on useful activity. All your plans are on hold. You may be experiencing an unaccustomed drain on your energy. I wonder why. I'm going to start blessing my damn table with my own damn hair. How about that? Positive accomplishment is unlikely now. There is a freeze on useful activity. All your plans are on hold. You may be experiencing an unaccustomed drain on your energy and wonder why. A chill wind is reaching you over the ice floes of old, outmoded habits. Trying to hold on can result in shallowness of feeling, a sense of being out of touch with life. Seek to discover that it is you who are holding on to that perpetual condition and let it go. Shed, release, cleanse away the old. Doing so will bring on the thaw. Usually, Isa, the name of this rune, Isa, requires the sacrifice of the personal, the I. Okay, so sacrifice of the cap. See, had to sacrifice, right? So the capital I. Okay. At such a time, you cannot hope to rely on help or friendly support, and yet there is no reason for anxiety. Submit and be still, for what you are experiencing is not necessarily the result of your actions or habits, but rather arises from conditions about which you can do nothing. What has been full must empty, what is increased must decrease. This is the way of heaven and earth. To surrender is to display courage and wisdom. And yet there is another face to stand still. This rune, stand still. Just as winter is a time for going within. Drawing Isaac can announce a time of resolution, restoration, and renewal at the deepest level. In your solitude, exercise caution and do not stubbornly persist in attempting to work your will. Remain mindful that the seed of the new is present in the shell of the old, the seed of unrealized potential, the seed of the good. Trust your own process and wait in the signs of spring. I love my runes so much. And that Odin and strength and Isa came through to stand still and recognize. Just let it go, let it be so, and believe. And whatever you have to let go, you let it go. Okay. Whatever you gotta let go. And let spirit come. And that Odin has come through. You have no idea how much I love my runes. I love you all. Ciao.